welcome to Look at the Hey Qween After Show, where our super celebrity guest looks at some of the queens she's played with, slayed with, or even laid with, her besties and worsties, and spills a little tea. It's so hot, LATRICE. I keep acting even harder every time. She'll throw a little shade if she has to, or most importantly, she'll just tell us something that we don't know. Today, we are with, as you could have guessed, she's chunky yet funky. She's large and in charge, the one and only LATRICE ROYALE. Lady Red, have you been having a good time today with LATRICE, juiciest?
Oh my goodness, my big sis is in the building, shaking it up. Hey girl!
And shake it she does, yes. Now LATRICE, I know you know how to play this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you say that with hesitance.
I do. Give me some shade.
Well, it's all up to you which fan you use. Is it this? Is it this?
Oh.
Are you going to be doing this?
Oh.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right, well, let us begin.
Let's do it.
Take a deep breath. Look at her. Oh my goodness, Eureka here. I've never seen that photo. That's good.
That's lovely. I like this that little get up, honey.
This was your Holla Slay sister?
Yes, she was. I have grown to love Eureka. Let me tell you why. She is just so transparent and like puts it all out there. Her feelings, her emotions, everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so people get it so twisted, thinking that whatever they think is loud and blah. Heart of gold, and what you might not know is that through my crisis of like, you know, the designers failing me,
right?
She was a sister. I went to her house, and bitch went in her closet and was just like, here, I got this for you, take it, take this, you need a jewelry kit, you need this. Made sure I had everything I needed, best she could do. And so I thank my sister. I love her.
That's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
She's gotten a lot of heat this year.
Ridiculous, you know, she's misunderstood. And like, you know, it's okay. She's really strong, and she's had a rough year. And
yes.
Her mom passed, and she's dealt with that. She's been holding her family together, working her ass off all through it, smiling and meeting and greeting her fans around the world. So kudos to you, big sister.
Yes, we all send our love out to Eureka for sure. Give her a round of applause for real. She had a tough year. Yeah. But she showed a lot of kindness to Lady Red. She's been great.
Right.
All right. Look at her. Well, this is... LATRICE, did you sabotage her? Look at her. Shangela.
Honey, Shangela likes to eat. She loves popcorn.
Yeah.
She's a snacky bitch. But it's like time never ever lapse when we get together. We just pick right up where we left off and kiki and gossip and cut up and talk about, you know, some raggedy bitches. Mm-hmm. And really, it's just a bunch of laughing and cutting up. You know, that's what we do. And side-eyeing.
Now, speaking of side-eye, we've asked pretty much everyone from All Stars who's been on the couch their take on the Jasmine Shangela face-off from the Holla Slay special. Do you have anything to add?
Ooh, all I know is that I was the person trying to talk Jasmine off the cliff. Like, it was not the first. That was the icing, I guess. The Shangela situation was the icing on the cake, because we had been waiting around forever, just waiting, and they've been asking us to do more and more and more and more and more and more and more, but ain't nobody talking about no more money. So, bitch, y'all asking us to do all these things, and this little bit here, and this will be fun, and this will be fun. And I got to a point, I was like, bitch, if one more person tell me how fun my job is right now, I'm gonna show you how fun it is with this heel. But, so what wound up really happening is Shangela was the normal Ray, and she was out there really kind of fighting for us to, like, get more coin.
Right, because that's what that was going on.
Was
We've heard rumblings about that. She was talking about
I'm going to tell you the real tea, because I'm the bitch ain't scared of nobody. So, you know.
Go on.
Yeah, so what had happened was, so we were all in there waiting, and Shangela wasn't out. Now, mind you, we had been waiting for our sister the whole time production. Like things were just not lining up. So we were on the wait for several times for my sister, you know, holding up production. But this was for a noble cause, because she was just had it, and we had all had it, but no one had said anything. And so she was just like, y'all had just told us how union and cost overtime and everybody getting paid for overtime and blah, blah, blah. But ain't nobody giving us the overtime, bitch. We the one making this shit happen. And ain't nobody saying nothing about us overtiming. So she was like, somebody get us a check and I'll go back in. And they had a moment, and then we got a check, and so we resumed. Thank you, Shanji.
All right. Okay.
What's right is right. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Pay me. Shit.
I think that's one thing they should have learned by now. Okay, look at her. Luzon.
It's just like, oh, my heart.
Now, when you watched All Stars back up to the point where you watched, did you see more emotion from Manila than you saw in real life? Did you see less? I mean, because we as the audience got the deep feelings and, you know, all of that when she even had to consider whether she was going to eliminate you.
It was the ugly cry moment of the season. It was so emotional. There were so many layers of things that were like at stake. You know, like she was trying to redeem herself. She was trying to save me first and foremost. She was like, it was just it was an emotional moment. And yeah, we both ugly cried, and I definitely felt the love from her. And she was gutted. I can feel that she was gutted and heartbroken that she couldn't save me. I wasn't worried about it. I was okay. You know what I mean? I was okay either which way with the decision. But she took it really hard. She took it really, really hard. And seeing it back, I was just like, wow. And the girls told me when I came back, they were like, girl, Manila melted down over you, girl. I was like, what, really? And I didn't know all what happened.
Right.
You know? And then I saw it, I was like, oh shit, okay. But there was a lot of layers to it, and I understand what was at stake for her and what she was trying to do. And so, but that just goes to show that's love and friendship. And then they try to spin it and make it look like I was happy when she left.
Right.
Come on, bitches, come get real with it. That doesn't make sense. She made jokes, and I laughed at it. Yeah. She's funny.
When Naomi gave her the quite brutal chop, what was your take?
Now, you want to know the tea?
Yes, I
do. Okay, so, you know, you have the little deliberation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I didn't expect Manila to be in the bottom. I didn't know who was going to be in the bottom with me, but I did not expect it to be Manila. But then I thought about it like, oh, right, it's that episode. They have to put Latrilla in the bottom.
Right, of course.
We all come on now.
You've seen this before.
Seen this shit happen.
You lived it.
You know it. So I'm like, oh, all right, this is that moment. And so, but what I didn't know was that while I was gone, the girls had a different experience of Manila than, of course, I had because Manila's on my side. I love her.
Right, yeah.
And she loves me. And so I guess Monet didn't let go of the fact that Manila was going to send her home regardless, you know, that was just the way it was going to go. And I guess Naomi didn't trust her either. There was a situation that happened, I guess, with them. And so, and I had saved Naomi the week before. So when I got back and we had sat down, the first thing Naomi did was like, you have nothing to worry about. You're fine. You had my back last week, you know, and I got you this week, and and I was just like, oh, of course, production wants you to do the whole crying, begging thing, and so we had to do that for the camera. And then when Monet came over, she was like, girl, you have nothing to worry about. I was just like, oh, okay. And so I was just sitting there like, what had happened? She said, yeah, I don't forget, I'm petty, da, 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 da. And I was just like, So, yeah, that's a little beside tea on that. But
look at her.
Stunning! I America. Let's talk about Monique, because this is something that, like, you know, I connected with her like before the show, and I knew she was going to be on the show, and we connected. She came to the show, one of the Christmas tour shows, and we met then. And but beyond that, during filming, we were, bitch, you know, that's my buddy, honey. We rendezvous, take a little walk together.
Oh, okay,
you know,
yes,
walk
yes.
in nature, you know. Come on, Tammy Brown. But moreover, she my crab eating buddy, honey. Bitch, when I tell you, oh yeah, we come here and we go over to the what is the hot and juicy crawfish?
Oh yeah,
y'all know it.
Where
honey.
you get your bag full of shrimp?
Yeah, baby, honey. And that was my buddy. We was working on a project together. And we went like 3 times in 1 week.
Wow. Whoever the hostess was is like,
she
I
knew
keep
us.
getting the stars.
She knew who we was. She saw us coming. Get our table ready, girl. Extra butter and napkin.
Tell me about the double lip sync, the end, like, what did you say to each other before? What was like after, and the experience? You said during the main show that you were like, let's put on a show.
Yeah. The funny thing was, though, you know how you had to pick the boxes of the song, you know? And
oh, right, yeah.
That was the part. Well, I don't think she got a chance to pick because she got what was left over. And we were both back there as watching it, as everybody was picking their boxes, and we're like, just anything but this song. Let's hope we get to that walk, you know? And we both were just like, yeah, because we can do this, we can do that. And so we were holding hands back there, just kind of like hoping the whole time. And then sure enough, we knew that was the only song left. We was like, okay, girl, let's do this. You ready to do this? She goes, I'm ready, Mom. I said, all right, let's give them a show. And that was what we did. And, you know, we got done and we knew we turned it, and it was a double save. And like, at first I didn't know what was happening. And I was just kind of like, this was one of those moments that I know, because I can see what she was doing, and I knew what I was doing. Yeah. And so you can just feel the energy that we were bouncing off each other, and the judges and the staff was going crazy. And I was like, oh, this is going to be that moment where, yeah, we're going to both be here. Yeah. We're going to be good, girl. And it worked out. It was cute.
Now, Monique went from one season pretty much right into the other. Did you guys ever talk about the intensity of that type of preparation, that she is kind of a new girl? Or lack thereof?
But like that was my experience with All Stars 1. Like, I went straight from one season right into the next. Right. And Drag You. I filmed all 3 within 8 months. Wow. And it was a lot, and I about nearly had a nervous breakdown. I was on the phone with Chris McKim at the time. He was executive producer. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to make it. He was like, calm down, you're going to be okay. I'm like, I can't do it. I was freaking out. But they came in, her and Monique and Monet both came in with conviction of, I have something to prove, and I went home on a wonky way, and I want to show that I'm better than this. And they both did, and I didn't expect to see that much growth that fast. Yeah. And I was very proud and very pleased, because I was like, y'all are the dark horses. You're like, for real, y'all came up in here, you had a lot at stake, and you didn't have much time to prep. And you turned it. And so, yeah, good for her.
Yeah, they did. They both really did.
Very, 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 very well commended. Like, I commend both of them for having done it.
Look at her! For part 2 of Look at Her, click here. For more incredible episodes of Look at Her, click down here. And don't forget to subscribe!